All right, it's a pop-up BS. The original BS show is coming back next week because pop-up is where we just like say, "Hey, give me a topic 10 minutes before we go on." The original pop-up, we have like a week or two to come up with our lists. And this is like off the fly. This is off the cuff, but I do come up with I still curate the BS. But Andy is doing our pop-up today, man. Tell us what we're doing before I get into the BS, Andy.
Yes,
Brother Andy's back.
what we're doing today, we're going to be doing our top 10 Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. So that's an open choices. You can either get Bob Seger and the System or Bob Seger and Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. So everything that consists of his career, pick 10 songs. Like Mark said, we haven't written anything down. We just learned about this about 10 minutes ago. So on the fly, let's see what we can come up with. I mean, Bob Seger is a great artist, so we should be able to come up with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, because when we have time to write things down, we're like, wait, this song. Wait, let's pick and choose. Now we can't do that. We can't like juggle songs for a
Well, and
week
you get, yeah, but then you get to thinking and shit.
thinking's bad sometimes. Thinking's bad. I'm an overthinker, so it's really bad. I came up with a list one time, and then I scrapped that whole list and made a new list, and then I scrapped that list and made another list. So.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
But let's get to some BS, man. I got some. Did you guys hear the Rolling Stones are going to drop a new song on Monday? Is there going to be a new album?
Oh, cool. Nice. Looking forward to it.
Is Andrew doing it again?
No, I didn't mind that. I didn't mind that last album.
You know, it kind of grew on me like a fungus. I still don't like it as a whole, but I like a couple songs now.
Yeah, there's some good shit on there.
But it's just so clean. It's clean. It's like dirty work.
It's no sticky fingers. It's no let it bleed.
I know. I just said it sounded like dirty work, really clean and like homogenized to me in that last album. It wasn't like the down and dirty Stones that I like to get in the mud and fucking throw mud at people. You know, that wasn't
Yeah,
me.
but it's been a long time since the Rolling Stones made an album like that. It's been over
Yeah,
50 years since they got down and dirty. I mean,
we're
another Rolling
talking.
Stones album, I heard it announced yesterday, and I liked Hackney Diamonds. It was all right, but but besides that, it's been a very long time since I liked a release by the Rolling Stones. I'm talking about going all the way to Black and Blue.
Uh, I liked I like Steel Wheels, and I liked what's that album after it, man? Voodoo Lounge. I liked the Voodoo Lounge was kind of like grittier than
What's
Steel
the
Wheels
one
was.
album with the kind of? It's an '80s album. I don't know what it is. It's not. It's not Tattoo You.
Tattoo You, I love Tattoo
It's
You.
not Tattoo You though. I love Tattoo You, but that wasn't what I was thinking of.
Emotional Rescue,
No, not that one.
Some girls
Dirty Work,
Trying to find
Undercover.
Undercover rules.
Undercover of the Night. That's it.
That
I
album
like that.
rules.
I like that album.
That
That's a
album
good album.
rules. Undercover.
That's a great album.
Steel Wheels, that has my favorite Stones song ever on it, and that's Almost Here You Sigh. That's a
That's
great,
a great. I love.
great song.
Dude, Too Much Blood from Undercover of the Night. What a great song.
Yeah, yeah. Steel Wheels, man. I saw that tour with Guns N' Roses in Living Color, and I was there when Vernon Reid called out Axl Rose for being a dick. The LA Coliseum.
So
So
he's telling the truth.
I'm
he
a,
was telling the truth. Uh,
but I'm more inclined to the Brian Jones era of the Rolling Stones. But I love
I
all the
like
other
Mick
stuff.
Taylor.
Mick
I
Taylor
love Mick
years.
Taylor too.
Mick
But man, I'm
Taylor.
all about. I love those early '60s Stones albums, even though a lot of them were covers. I like the way they did those songs. And I like the psychedelic period. I have a soft spot for Satanic Majesty's Request. I got a soft spot for
Oh
that one.
my God.
How to
But I
Get
like.
Kicked Out of a Band You Started by Brian Jones.
Oh man, they
Right.
did.
So I will listen to it. I did listen to Hackney Diamonds, and we did have the great Courtney Cronin, Courtney Dold. What is it? No, Courtney Dold. She changed her name. She took out the middle name. Courtney Cronin. Yeah, Dold on that episode is really cool. And
He was
I
awesome.
was basically the only one to really. She's gonna be back for a Squeeze episode. She's so busy as
Oh
a
yeah.
stand-up comedian, and She picked a Squeeze album, and Courtney, if you're watching,
Squeeze
hey,
the
man,
band or a
Squeeze
squeeze
Band.
album?
The band,
Squeeze the
pulling
band.
muscles from a shell.
Tempted by the fruit of another. I
Yeah.
love Paul Carrick, man. Paul Carrick rules,
Dude, yeah, they're a
especially
good
Mike and the
band.
Mechanics, man. Oh shit, I love Mike and the Mechanics.
I love Courtney Dole. I love Courtney Dole. When I met her, she was a very sweet person.
She took me to she played down here, and she gave me free tickets, and took my ex-girlfriend and her family there to see her live, and she is fucking funny as hell.
Dude, she made me feel so welcomed at
Rockin'
the
Bod?
stand-up comedy thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
man.
she is a sweetheart. I love her.
Absolutely. She's awesome, dude.
I wish I could hang out with her more. She is so real. It's like you see these people that are fake. She ain't fake. And then Don Jameson was there. I was there at the comedy show, and Don Jameson came up to me, and I got a picture with Don Jameson. I
Oh,
love
he's
that
awesome
dude.
too.
I love Don Jameson.
One of the nicest people you'll ever meet.
Oh yeah, I told him, man, I missed that metal show. Well, don't worry, we got something coming up, and it was that thing they did a little bit with on YouTube, but Eddie was kind of bitchy about because you know how YouTube goes glitchy. We don't go glitchy. We never go glitchy recording shit, but they didn't have a good. They should have had me be their engineer. I would have recorded them better. But then we get to Rob Halford on KK Downing. The love and respect that we have for each other is still there.
I sure hope so.
Bring him back in the band, bitch.
I was just gonna say that if it's still there, then why the hell is
Bring
he
him
in
back to the
band?
band so we can have a proper Judas Priest.
Well, I think it's their manager that.
Yeah,
it's
it's
their
Glenn
manager.
Tipton's wife.
You might want to check
Yeah.
Ian Hill. He's the only other member of that band that's got the longevity to say no.
Well, Ian Hill has no voting rights.
But that, but their manager, like Travis was saying, is married to Tipton, and
Yeah.
that is when she joined the Judas Priest camp. That's when things started to get iffy, because right away her and Glenn started an affair right there. So everything and every decision was based on what Glenn was saying, and that's what got KK pissed off. That it was not a voting anymore. Glenn was in charge through the manager.
That's horrible. That you never bring your family into the band, man. Never bring your family into the band. That happened at Queensryche too with Jeff Tate's wife with Queensryche.
Sure
So.
Again, you don't sleep with your bosses. You don't.
Well, I mean, look like Jeff Tate's wife. Jeff Tate was married to Jeff Tate and managed Queensryche. And then she divorced Jeff Tate, and guess who she went with? Chris Cornell, and guess what she did? Managed Soundgarden.
Yeah. Well,
And both of their lead singers ended up leaving the band.
All right, man.
It's like that. It's like that Saved by the Bell episode and Zack Attack, and when Zack and the manager started a decision and told him to leave the band.
You brought up Saved by the Bell. I almost spit out my whiskey.
Dude.
You know what? I did watch that show because I watched the repeats. I never watched it when it came on Saturday mornings. They had syndication. And I watched it because I was stoned and I didn't want to change the channel.
Speaking of like comedy about what we were talking about earlier, Andy, how was Patrick Warburton?
Yeah. Patrick Warburton was okay. He's more of a character actor.
Yeah.
A character comedy actor, which he's great at. But when you're doing stand-up, it's a whole different world. Everything is based on what you write. And some of his stuff was okay. He did better than I thought, because I know that he's not a professional comedian. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
he is funny as like you said. He's funny as a character actor, like in Seinfeld.
Yeah,
and
or like in
other
shows.
It's like I was listening to the Joe Rogan show, and they talk about all these actors that try to go into comedian, but they don't prepare themselves. They don't prepare themselves for stand-up, and they think, well, I was funny on this show. I could just go up there and do 30 minutes of stand-up, and it don't work. So like Michael Richards. Michael Richards did not work a stand-up, and he got canceled because of his stand-up. So it's
actually easier for a stand-up comedian to become a comedic actor.
Yes.
Than it is the other way around.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it says
Yeah,
you
big
got to
fan.
prepare, you got to write your stuff, you got to get things going. You just can't go on stage and go, "Well, I'm funny on TV, and here I go." And Joe
Because
Rogan brought that up.
but just like Tim was saying, look at Ray Romano and Jerry Seinfeld. They came from the stage
Yeah,
and they brought their comedy to the small screen. You
Mm-hmm.
cannot go from the small screen to a stage with no material.
Well, see, because they're coming from the stage to a TV show,
Yeah.
they're used to bombing. I mean,
Yeah.
on stage, they've done it. Every comedic, stage performer has bombed
Yeah.
at least one time in their career. They
Jer-
everybody. George
Yeah.
Carlin has bombed. Robin Williams has bombed. I mean, they've all bombed, so
Yeah.
they're used to it. They're and it's different coming from a TV where you get a hit show and you come on stage and nobody's laughing at you.
because you
Yeah.
got to, like Joe Rogan said, you got to prepare yourself. You got to get yourself going. You just can't
Yeah,
go up there and start talking. You gotta have a
A
thing.
structure
You
in
got a
everything.
structure. You got to have a structure.
Yeah.
Yeah. He says sometimes Joe says I just go up there and test things. I test things. I test these things. If they don't work, I take them out. And he tests things, but he goes to his normal. He still has a structure. He'll test a joke and see if it goes over with people.
well,
I
I
would
mean, it's
love to
like
go to Austin. Joe Rogan has a comedy club in Austin, Texas. And I heard that's pretty fucking funny. A lot of the big name comics go to that show, and I
Oh
would
well, I
like
got an improv here, so all the big guys come here too. There's a lot of comedy clubs here, so
Jerry
you know.
Seinfeld is playing Agua Caliente, where I just saw Rick Springfield in June. I want to go see Jerry. Did
Oh
somebody?
yeah,
You saw Jerry? Didn't you see Jerry?
I saw Jerry, and he's coming back in June.
Nice.
But the tickets are a little bit high. But I'm not going to go this time. I saw him when he came out of retirement. He came to this place called Jones Hall, which is downtown, which was really cool.
I love Jerry Seinfeld. I think
it's
he's
it's
amazing.
it's like bands that you see. The difference between bands that have played clubs and play clubs and then work their way up versus bands that go on American Idol.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I got something to say. Last Friday, I went to go see Testament and Overkill and Destruction. And
Mm.
those dudes are in their 60s, and on stage, they gave it all that they got. It was a fantastic show. Last night, my wife was telling me about Coachella, about Justin Bieber's
I
set.
was gonna bring that up.
Motherfucker
There you go.
just played his YouTube videos and he sang over them.
Yeah, but I was reading the comments. Some people said that he did do that, but then he went to a real set late in the second half. So
In the second half, but still, that's lazy, dude.
that they were calling him lazy. I had that as the story here.
But
Yeah.
that's
Sorry
the
about that.
difference right there between
Yeah.
coming up through the clubs and not.
Ever since I heard that dreaded Baby song back in 2009, I can't stand that douche. He's fucking terrible.
His last name Bieber. Come on, it sucks.
Yeah, Bieber.
I just go. Well, hey, but man, I
yeah.
want to get tickets for Jerry Seinfeld. I love the show Seinfeld. It's one of the best comedy sitcoms.
Dude, top three.
I don't even know it's a sitcom. It's a show about nothing.
Dude, top 3 shows of all time. I love it.
Yeah, I love it too. And then we get to when you talk about the big 4 of thrash metal.
Yeah.
They're coming up with the big 4 of heavy metal. And Metallica made both lists. It's like Sabbath, Priest, Maiden, and Metallica. What do you think about that?
Replace Metallica with Motorhead, in my opinion.
Who did you say? Sabbath, Priest, Maiden, and Metallica?
Yeah.
Sabbath, Priest, Maiden, Motorhead.
Motorhead?
Yeah. Yeah.
I would take Metallica out too.
Motorhead isn't going to play. So.
Motorhead, or replace them with, I don't know, maybe I know they're not as famous as Maiden, Priest, but Saxon.
Saxon's really good.
Yeah, I think Saxon would belong in another big 4, like
Wave of British
except those
and then Maiden would make another list. The new
Oh
wave of heavy metal.
But I don't know.
Except
don't know who the fourth one would be. I would take out Metallica because Metallica was great at thrash.
Yeah.
And they were just okay as a heavy metal or hard rock band. They were just okay. They didn't break any ground doing that like they did with the first 4 albums. But who can the other iconic band be?
Does that have to be just as metal alone or influence maybe? Or is it
just says heavy metal.
Okay.
Heavy metal.
Because I would have, like, even though this guy's not heavy metal, but he definitely has an influence on metal, I would put maybe Alice Cooper. Because he definitely had a hand in the theatrics and the visuals and lyrics.
I would almost say a band like Queensryche would take.
I'm talking like early, like late 79, early 80s.
Shit. I would put fucking Van Halen.
Van Halen?
I put Van Halen with David Lee Roth.
To me personally, Van Halen was always a hard rock band.
Hard rock.
But the thing is, when they came out, that was heavy metal. Like Kiss, when they came out, that was heavy metal back then. It was the hardest thing they had back then. Think about that.
Because they had bands like Venom, and
Venom is black metal.
Yeah, but Sabbath was already out.
The thing is, Eddie Van Halen influenced heavy metal with his guitar playing.
Well, he influenced guitarists, yeah, absolutely.
I would put.
I don't know the genre he influenced.
I would say Sabbath.
Tony Iommi influenced heavy metal more than Eddie ever thought of.
No, what did you say, Mark?
I would put Sabbath, Priest, Maiden, and Van Halen with rock up to 1984.
And mine would be Sabbath, Priest, Maiden, and Motorhead.
Motorhead, yeah, that's a great choice.
Listen to Overkill, man. 1979 Overkill.
Yeah, I'd go with Motorhead, but he can't play. So if you're putting a concert together,
I love Lemmy. He's my king of rock and roll for sure. But dude, they're heavy metal. They ain't rock. They are rock and roll, but they are totally heavy metal.
And what about Purple?
Oh, dude,
I would put that as the unholy trilogy of the 70s with Sabbath, Zeppelin, and Purple. They're the trilogy of like the fathers of metal.
Yeah, Led Zeppelin does not want to be called heavy metal, by the way.
Well, it's too bad because they are.
What about Rainbow?
Rainbow definitely. The Uriah Heep.
Uriah Heep was very heavy when they first started in the early 70s.
Aerosmith
bands that came out that were totally.
What about Aerosmith in the 70s? That was heavy metal.
That was still rock.
Dude, those first 2-3 Queen albums, definitely heavy.
Heavy metal, yeah.
Budgie, definitely heavy.
Yeah, but then Queen moved away too quick from that heavy metal sound. They started to really incorporate different sounds in each album.
They took all that cash to the bank when they started doing those pop songs.
Yeah, we need to do a fucking Night at the Opera fucking review.
We
haven't done many Queen albums on this podcast.
You need to do a game. You need to do. I mean, there's a bunch of different Queen albums you can do.
You should have me,
like any one of them.
you should have me and Eric Jordan on for that one.
Eric Jordan's hard to get a hold of, though, man.
He's going away for.
He's so busy.
For I think a week. Okay,
I know you guys got to shit on this, but Trixter Steve Brown, he does a Bon Jovi cover band, right? And he sounds really good singing Bon Jovi. He's a guitar player, but he sounds really good. He sounds better than John right now. And then he says he can help Jon Bon Jovi get in vocal shape for the 2026 tour. I don't think the right people are working with him. What do you think about that?
Well, I'm a big Bon Jovi fan of the first 4 albums and half of New Jersey. But dude, if someone can help John sound better, because he has sounded like shit. And that's wear and tear, that's age, that's performing for over 40 years. I understand all that. But if you're going to keep on going out there, you got to keep your vocals sounding good. Again, case in point, when I went to go see Overkill, dude, Bobby Blitz fucking killed it.
Fuck yeah.
That'd be great. Does. And why? Because he works at his craft nonstop.
Alice Cooper still sounds amazing.
Alice Cooper sounds
Alice
amazing.
Cooper didn't have two high notes like John. Come on, he just.
Yeah, but then you got to add another 10 or 15 years to Alice Cooper.
But the thing is, John tore his vocal cords up. He did a Paul Stanley. He like severed those vocal cords. He had surgery on him. But the thing is with John, he's waited 5 years to come back to try to sing. Paul went 6 months after he had surgery when they told him to wait a year. So,
Well, hopefully he sounds great for the success of the band and for the success of and for the people that are going to go see him, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be a pretty penny.
I saw a video of them coming back. He sounded okay. He didn't sound great, but he had Phil X backing him up and the rest of the band like singing with him, and it didn't sound like I was going to go see Vince Neil.
Yeah, it's a David Lee Roth. It's a David Lee Roth thing.
Well, David Lee Roth just played Coachella. He sounded horrible.
No, but David Lee Roth, at least when I saw him on the Skyscraper tour, he made damn sure he had musicians that had backing vocal capability.
Oh, I saw the Skyscraper tour. That was an amazing fucking concert, by the way. Surfing over the audience during California Girls.
Yeah, but if you noticed, the band was doing a good heavy lifting on the vocal.
That's what you need, man. That's what you need, people backing you up. If you got great vocalists backing you up, it's amazing. It's like Def Leppard, man. They have 5-part harmony. Everybody sings in that band. It's really great. I love it.
No.
But I hope John could get back to his
Yeah.
I think Steve Brown could help him. You know, people make fun of Trixter. They were a fucking teenage band, man. They were a teenage band. But I like a couple of Trixter albums, like way later in their career. I didn't like the first album. I didn't like the second album, but I liked them later because they sounded like a rock band. They grew up. And that's fucking cool. And I know people make fun of Trixter, but fuck. You're fucking 16, 17. You get a record contract. You go out there and go on tour and open for Kiss. Can you do that? Can you get out there and open for Kiss? I don't think so.
Actually, there's a lot of bands out there that could do it if they're given the opportunity.
Yeah, so Trixter did real good. But you know what pisses me off right now?
And Kiss played like 16-year-olds anyway.
Yeah. Oh, man. A major anniversary often brings reflection, but Foreigner is driving it to a wave of new releases and live projects. The band is set to issue a refreshed version that feels like the first time on April 17th, introducing the first track from The Eye of the Storm, the album that will accompany a concert film that captures their 50th anniversary performance in New York, connecting audio and visual elements from a single release. Why do we need a refreshed version of Feels Like the First Time? This is me going, why do we need to refresh Feels Like the First Time? Lou Gramm did it perfect. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
So
Jeff Pilson, fuck off.
So Foreigner's going back out on the road?
Well, it's not Kelly Hansen anymore. It's another guy now. But the thing is, the band is, stop beating a dead horse.
Yeah, exactly.
Let it go.
Is Mick Jones even in the band?
No, he's got fucking disease. He's got.
I got to see Foreigner with Mick Jones.
With Kelly Hansen?
Yeah.
Kelly Hansen was amazing.
It was a good show, man. I'm glad I got to see Mick Jones and Star Rider. It's awesome.
Yeah. I saw in the 90s with Lou Gramm and Mick Jones, and I fucking had my Foreigner moment. And I also saw them with Kelly Hansen with Mick Jones, and it was great. But the thing is, now you got another singer because Kelly retired. Just let it go. Let it go. Okay. Let them die. Let Foreigner go into annals of classic rock history. Yep. But the thing is, they are bringing Lou Gramm in on a lot of shows because Lou Gramm is fucking Foreigner. I'm just saying that. You don't need to re-record Feels Like the First Time. Lou Gramm did it better.
Well, duh.
What do you guys think about that? And there's a Broadway show. They're doing a musical called Feels Like the First Time. I'm tired of these bands making Broadway shows, by the way.
I don't know. I got nothing.
You guys don't want to see a musical of foreigner music? Feels like the
I
first
do
time.
not want to see it. I do not want to see that at all.
Do I want to see it? No, but I
No
understand
way.
why they do it because money's to be made.
Well, you know
Yeah,
who's driving this train, right? It's Jeff Pilson of Dokken, because he's the musical director of Foreigner.
Who?
Jeff Pilson.
I mean,
Oh.
Don sounds like shit now, so what else would Jeff be doing?
Oh no, yeah, but he's the musical
Too
director
bad he
of
couldn't be the
Foreigner.
musical director of Dokken when he was in it.
Well, he actually was. He
What is
actually
old
was.
music?
Oh, that was Don Dawkins' band from the very
No,
beginning.
but Jeff gave him those background vocals, though, man. Yeah, you know, Mick Brown wasn't singing. You know, George Lynch wasn't singing. It was Jeff doing those harmonies. So,
Yeah,
You know,
Jeff and Don, they dude, it was like Queen-like harmony.
yeah, it was.
you know, these like you were saying, Mark, why don't they just go to the classic rock world? I mean, that song feels like the first time. It's already a fantastic song. It's already still played on classic rock radio every single day. It's a great track the way that it is. It doesn't need to be redone, doesn't need to be retouched. Money is what's involved in this. You're so right about that, Tim. Money, money, money. They are willing to sell their their legacy of what they built for a few more bucks in their older days.
Fans don't care about legacy; they care about money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
Mick Jones is sitting there raking it in because he still
It's a
gets the
sad
money.
truth. It's it's a hard truth.
Hey Tim, do you think? Oh well, this is a question for all of y'all. Do y'all think the fans value the songs more than the artists?
Yes,
Yes.
The fans or the bands?
The fans.
fans. Yeah, they value the songs
It
more.
was a
Like,
great
but
song.
in a case like Foreigner or like Journey nowadays, it's just they care more about, like, if they hear those hit songs, they're good. They don't
Yeah,
care who's in the
they
band.
don't care who's singing them.
Yeah.
Well,
They
that
don't care
wasn't
who's
the
playing
question.
them.
Yeah, but that wasn't the question.
Oh,
It's, it's like we're saying, foreigners doing whatever to make money off these songs.
Mhm.
Do we, as the fans, value their music more than they do?
I think the fans do value their music more than they do.
I believe so. Sure,
I believe so too.
because
I mean,
you have certain songs that
That are so important
bring
to
you
us.
back to a certain time in your life, and and certain events, and yeah,
And it sucks that artists just use it as a cash cow now.
yeah. For
Yeah.
bands, it's it's another widget that they made that day. They made 15 widgets that day.
Well, you got like these bands that don't make new albums, but you got like bands like Styx that make new albums. Foreigner doesn't make a new album. They ain't fucking out there making new music. Styx does, and I love that last album they made.
Yeah,
And the thing is, they make new albums. Even Warrant makes new albums. Did they play them live? Probably not. But I like the new albums that they made. It just pisses me off that some bands live on nostalgia and some bands go, hey, even you guys hate, most of you people here hate new Def Leppard, but Def Leppard keeps making new music.
You're right.
Yeah, I know, and I wish they would fucking stop.
I love the last album. I'm sorry.
Go the nostalgia route because we're sick of it.
I'm not sick of it. I like it. Tell me what you want.
Christ,
Tell
they
me
haven't
what
done
you
anything good
need.
since the 80s, for Christ's sake.
I love their new shit, dude. It was really good. I love Diamond Star Halos. And then we're getting to some movie news here. It might be in Andy's wheelhouse though, because it's an old movie. When Batman 1989 was released, it was attacked by the studio for being too dark. Whereas now it looks like the lighthearted romp compared to the modern superhero films. He views the film as a successful, weird experiment that proved audience wanted psychological depth over campy style, popularized by the 1960s TV show, the film's massive success convinced studios that mature, serious superhero stories financially viable, paving the way for later hits like X-Men, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, and Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight trilogy. This is what the director of the original Batman says, Tim Burton.
Yeah.
It was dark. It was dark. And now we're getting all these dark superhero movies.
No. The original director of Batman was Neil Hefferty.
Tim Burton.
No, Neil Hefferty.
I'm talking about 89.
Well, that's not the original. The original.
Well, there
is
wasn't a
60s
film.
TV show.
That was a TV show. We're talking about movies here.
That's what I grew up on.
I grew up on the original Batman also with Adam West. Yes. But the thing
And
is,
all I want is one thing from Batman. It's all I want. Just one thing, and I'm a happy guy. I want a Catwoman in that outfit from the 60s. Because that was...
Hey, Michelle Pfeiffer was amazing as
Oh,
Catwoman. Come on, man.
No, she's not even close to Eartha Kitt, for Christ's sakes. Not even close.
Really? Have you seen Batman Returns?
Yeah, I've seen them all.
Oh God, she was fucking sexy as fuck in that movie.
But Eartha had the voice. She sounded like a cat.
Oh God, so did fucking Michelle Pfeiffer.
No, she didn't.
She did too.
She didn't. It looked like a secondhand costume that was taken out of the rack.
The thing is, Tim Burton says that he made a fucking dark superhero movie that is going over well today. But when the Warner Brothers, I know the story, when they said, "Hey, we want you to make it more lighthearted. We want you to make it light," and they brought in Batman and Robin and Batman Forever. It kind of ruined the fucking movies.
Hey, you know what? 2 words: Julie Newmar.
Julie Newmar was hot.
Yeah, way hotter than Eartha Kitt.
So was I think Michelle Pfeiffer was hot as Catwoman.
She was. Oh yeah,
she was fucking hot as
As far
Catwoman.
as looks-wise, wasn't the best looking Catwoman, but she had the voice down.
Oh my! I have a major crush on Michelle Pfeiffer back then.
But you think about Tim Burton was ahead of his time with the dark superhero movies.
Definitely. Dude,
and now it's standard. It's standard now. It's like we don't want to see this campy shit anymore.
Well, to me, the best Batman was Bale.
Oh, cool. Don't make me laugh.
I love Christian Bale, but fucking Michael Keaton ruled.
Fuck Christian Bale.
Please. He was the worst.
Oh God, no.
Him and Clooney. Take your pick.
Clooney was the worst, but he was the best Bruce Wayne.
It's all about Michael Keaton.
It's all about Michael Keaton, man. I remember when that movie came out, dude. People were talking about there was no social media, there was no nothing, and they're saying, why are they getting an old balding fucking guy to play fucking Batman? And he did a great job at it.
Oh, and also for my Batman the Animated Series fans out there, Kevin Conroy, best voice actor for Batman.
Yeah. And who played the Joker?
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill. There you go. Right. Mark Hamill played.
I love him in Big Bang Theory where he played he married Sheldon and Amy. That was great.
That's great. But then we get to
figure out who the worst villain was as far as acting. And I gotta go with
Arnold as Mr. Freeze.
Oh God,
no!
My God. That was the
worst.
No,
I gotta go with either Jack Nicholson as the Joker, because I just didn't believe he was the Joker, not even close.
Big cool bird.
I still think,
or Jim Carrey as the Riddler.
Jim Carrey was a great Riddler.
Nah, he wasn't. Frank Gorshin was a great Riddler.
I enjoy those campy Batman movies like Forever and Batman and Robin. I know they're bad movies, but I enjoy them.
All right, and then we get to only in Florida in October 2023. Michael K. Williams, a 61-year-old man, was arrested at Tampa International Airport after authorities found 47 uncooked hot dogs taped to his body. Under his clothes, Williams claimed he was just being efficient to avoid buying food at the airport. And I'm going, where was the buns, though? You're going to eat those without any buns?
Wait,
Yeah, a whole
when was
protein meal.
this? When was this?
2023, dude. He
That's
taped
beautiful.
47 hot dogs to
Oh,
his
man.
mouth.
That's beautiful. I love it.
I was like, what the fuck? Only in Florida, man. You know, Al and Dr. Fuck and you live in Florida, right, Travis?
Yes.
How is it there? Is it really that scary?
Not in my area.
Why aren't you seeing Triumph?
They're far from me, man. They're all the way in Orlando, and I'm broke.
They're playing in Tampa.
I'm broke.
I understand that.
It's expensive over here, dude. It's like $120 to see them. No, thank you.
$120, I would pay that to
I
see.
mean-
I saw the video. They ruled.
I mean, I'm temporarily broke. I'll get money again, dude, man. I just gotta work. I just gotta get my juices flowing.
I mean,
Right.
I like Triumph, but I don't pay over $100 to see anybody.
I would
Period.
see Triumph for $100.
If it's more than 100, I'm not going.
The last
Period.
show I saw was $20, general admission, and that was back.
Who was it?
Oh,
Just go to
that was actually Keel Helix and Accept, $20
Nice.
triple bill,
Wow.
and that was general admission.
I forgot how much it was, but the last show I saw was Alice Cooper, Rob Zombie, Ministry, and Filter. That was the last one I ever saw.
Because I haven't been to a show since the 80s.
All right.
I'm going to go see a local doom heavy metal festival. It's like 11 bands. It's like $30.
Yeah,
Nice.
support, dude.
Why
You
don't
gotta
you go
support
check
your
that
local
out?
acts, man. That's great.
And
I'd love to go. Oh, go ahead.
And then I was telling my friend about it, and he noticed a band name on there. He goes, dude, that's from Lake Charles, which is his hometown. A band that was back in the 90s, but they quit and they made families and jobs and stuff like that. Well, all their kids are off to college now. They reformed. And my wife told me that she knows one of the guys that was in the band because they went to high school together. I was like, no
Nice.
way. So we're going to go check them out. I think it's the first Saturday in May. And it's like from 4 to midnight. You know, there should be 2 stages, $30. Why not?
That's
You know,
great.
I'm excited.
I'd take that.
Oh, yeah,
I would
I
definitely take
shit
that.
like that.
Go
Yeah.
support bands at those things and at clubs.
You never know what you're gonna see. You never know
Okay.
what you're gonna hear. So yeah, dude, I'm all about it.
I went to a club in Fort Lauderdale, and it was a club theater. I saw Death Angel and Testament, and man, they kicked ass. It was a little bitty stage, and they performed like they were at Madison Square Garden.
Nice.
Killing it.
Damn,
Nice. I like Death Angel.
When I was down in Fort Lauderdale, we ported in '85 for 4th of July weekend for that week, and it was Penrod's every day or every night, and the candy store, and I mean it was like, you know, I heard about these places, but I'd never been, and I'm like, I can't believe I'm sitting on the balcony of Penrod's, drinking a strawberry daiquiri, overlooking the harbor on 4th of July night, watching the fireworks go off. I was like, wow, man, this Navy shit's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome. You know, I forgot to say on Friday when I went to go see Testament and Overkill, I was down on the floor for a while, and then my feet started to hurt. People, you know, beer all over me, and you know, being pushed too much. I said, I'm going to go upstairs. So I went upstairs for the rest of Overkill, and Testament started, and my buddy and I were just chit chatting, and wouldn't you know, the Bobby Blitz comes and sits right in front of us. And this dude, I'm sure he's seen Testament 1,000 times, but he was still singing along and throwing the horns, just having a great time, you know. He's like right there in front of us, and there's a couple of people telling him hi, and he's, you know, fist pumping them, but I didn't want to bother him or whatever. But he was there with his girl, but he was really into Testament, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I was like, man, this dude really loves it. He's not fake. I mean, he's up here like a
Yeah,
fan.
he's a fan too.
Yeah. So he gets up to leave, and he turns to me. My buddy goes, "All right, guys, y'all take it easy," and he fist pumps us. I was like, "Oh, dude, this dude's
Great.
pretty damn cool, you know."
That's
It was,
awesome.
yeah, it was
That's
really cool.
great.
But
That's great, man.
I love it when performers are actually fans of the music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's,
exactly.
you know,
yeah, they're just
that's
like us.
great.
They're fans of music, you know. They're just,
Mhm.
just that that's their job, and afterwards they come and enjoy it just like we do. It was
Mhm.
really cool to see.
Yeah. And
And
then
when
we
you go see bands like that, you see other band members roaming around the crowd. You know what I mean? You do
Mhm.
see them out there. It's really cool to see.
Yeah.
And then we got metal bands are passing out from wearing masks. A bunch of modern metal bands are going full theatrical, huge mask costumes, the whole thing. But it's backfiring. Some performers are saying they had vision problems, breathing issues, and even blacked out on stage because their masks get so hot, restrictive. Bands using them include Sleep Token, Ghost, and Imperial Triumphant. I got an angle on this. Metal bands spent 40 years trying to look scary, and now they're passing out from fainting goats like fainting goats. What do you guys think about that?
So there's another band that wears masks called Slaughter to Prevail, and they suck completely.
Oh, there's
They can pass out all they want. They suck.
a bunch of bands that wear masks. I mean,
Yeah,
or
dude.
makeup or whatever.
Yeah,
Because I imagine makeup is just as hot. You know?
I just. I mean, whatever.
Well, they're
Those guys.
wearing masks. Kiss had makeup, but
I
these
mean,
bands are wearing masks and they're like
Ghost.
passing
I
out.
love Ghost, and I could care less for the other bands that were mentioned.
Yeah.
Oh well, if they're going to complain about masks, complain to Peter Gabriel and let him,
Right?
and let him tell you what he would do.
He-
Motherfucker, just like a fox, a plant. I mean, and performed for hours like
I don't know.
this.
All I picture in my head when you say the word masks is Slipknot for
Yeah,
some unknown reason.
yeah,
And it's
but
like the Slipknot wouldn't be bad unless you're the drummer. Because the drummer is constantly moving. Constantly.
Yeah.
if dude, my thing is, if I hear a record scratch like whoop, whoop, in metal, I'm not interested, man. You keep that away from me.
Yeah.
There's a
And then
time
we
and a place for that.
and then we get to the band Shinedown dropped out at Rock the Country Festival after the drummer called out rapper Ludacris as a coward for pulling out first, and then Shinedown themselves bailed from the event, saying they wanted unity over division. My angle on it is, so let me get this straight. They called someone a coward and then they quit the same show.
yeah, 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 that's what happened.
Yeah, I'm going to what the fuck is wrong with
Not
this?
save people the horror of seeing Shinedown.
I like Shinedown. And then you got the band Gore getting death threats. Yes, Gore, the shock rock band
Oh
Gore,
yeah.
whose shows involve fake blood, chopping off politicians' heads, apparently received real death threats after controversial footage of a live show went viral. My angle is you go to Gore expecting fake violence. Apparently, some people took it personally.
Dude, they're gonna take something seriously from a band that has big like prosthetic penises on stage. Are you really gonna get offended by that?
Well, I mean, if you're going to go to a Guar show, you expect that. I mean,
Right?
that's part of the gig,
Yes.
you know. It's like going to Alice Cooper, not seeing him
Right?
guillotine somebody, you know.
People become so much pansies on shit now. It's like,
Uh,
what the fuck are you guys doing?
I mean, were these
You
actual
know what?
war
I'm gonna
fans?
quote. I'm gonna quote.
Probably not.
I'm gonna quote Dr. Fuck for a second. Bunch of dick lip jelly cakes or whatever. That's what they're all a bunch of.
Are these people that saw it online or something? Because it can't be someone who complained to go see Guar, because they've been doing that for over 40 years.
Right?
That's what I'm saying is,
Right?
if
Yeah.
you go to see Guar, you're expecting that. You're not expecting the Tabernacle Choir.
I went to go see Guar once, dude. It was fucking fun. I loved it.
I would like to see Gore too. I'd
Yeah.
like to see that shit.
And it was during a festival, so it was Wu-Tang Clan was right before them. That was
Nice.
weird.
I like festivals that go that way, that
Yeah,
bring
me
in
too.
a lot of different types
Dude,
of.
Core is awesome.
Core is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
I
we
like
get to accept drummer Mrs. Tour because he had a baby. German metal legends accepting celebrating their 50th anniversary tour, but drummer Christopher Williams will miss shows because he became a dad. The Mr. Drummer will fill in. My angle on it: metal fans waiting for a surprise drummer. Imagine if it's Lars Ulrich. That'd be funny though.
Why not? Sure.
Lars could play with Accept. Come on,
I love Lars. He's a great drummer.
he's one of the greatest thrash drummers of all
is.
time.
Lars could play with anybody. I mean,
Yes, he
He's a great
can.
drummer. He's great, and I don't care what people say.
I'm pretty sure Lars is busy. So
Oh yeah, Lars is really busy.
yeah. Lars isn't going to have a day
Lars's
off for
time
another decade.
is accounted for.
Hey, while they were waiting, why don't they just go see Udo?
That's true.
Udo has a great band.
Yeah, he does. And to me, I think Lars is one of the greatest drummers of all time.
I agree with you.
I agree with you.
And then
for that type of music and for what he does, because he does more than drums. We all know he's pretty much the director of Metallica. Come on.
Yeah.
Dude, like listen to Dyer's Eve or listen to Disposable Heroes.
So Metallica follows Ulrich's lead. They just do.
He's the boss. He's the one who started that. He's the one who started that band. He's the one who put the ad.
That group.
He's the one who put the ad.
He takes the bass out of albums.
Only one.
Yeah, it sounded the same anyway. It's a
and
great album.
Then we get to some fans are buzzing about a possible Soundgarden resurgence with renewed attention and speculation popping up online again. Nothing official yet, but rumors keep coming back every few months. My angle is every 6 months, the internet reunites Soundgarden, except Soundgarden.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry. Soundgarden was Chris Cornell, and
yes.
Chris Cornell was Soundgarden.
Who the fuck is gonna sing for Soundgarden?
Nobody.
I know.
Nobody.
I have a pretty good candidate.
Who?
Richie Kotzen.
Yeah, everybody says that.
He sounds like Chris Cornell.
He doesn't sound like Chris Cornell at all.
Well, I'm not saying that I'm saying that as a compliment.
But he doesn't. He has his own vocal style, dude.
His vocal's too thin.
His vocal,
it's good, but it's not Chris Cornell. Chris Cornell has a very
deep. It's not deep.
Oh, nobody's got to top Chris Cornell.
No,
I'm just saying, as like a tribute show.
Well, I mean, Chris Cornell is one of the best vocalists of all time.
He is. He's one of the best. Listen to freaking Slaves and Bulldozers.
Not the best, but one of the best.
He's one
of the best.
Listen to Slaves and Bulldozers, for crying out loud. It's fucking amazing.
Oh, Slaves and Bulldozers, yeah.
And then we got Casey Musgrave said she saw the craziest orb UFO experience while flying Texas to Tennessee. She described 3 glowing lights flying in the triangle patterns around 50,000 feet, and the pilot saw the 2. She even filmed them and posted clips online. My angle is, imagine being abducted by aliens and they put you back because your playlist sucks. I don't know about these alien shit. I think it's basically the government doing these freaking new experiments. Like, I remember when the B-12 bomber came out, the stealth bomber, and it was over here in California, and people going, there's alien ships flying over California in the desert. No, they was them testing a new B-12 stealth bomber, and it was an alien ship. But what do you guys think?
I remember when the SR-71 came out, stealth.
Yeah.
And everybody was going crazy over it. And it's like that's what we do. We advance shit.
Yeah, we test things and people think it's alien ships. Go watch the X-Files.
I believe
out there.
I believe.
You believe in aliens?
Yes.
You believe in God, though.
I can't say I believe in it, but I definitely won't discard it.
I believe that there is life on other planets.
I definitely believe in that. I definitely believe there's life on other planets.
I do too. Yeah. Remember, when it comes to, I don't want to get too religious, but I just want to say is, why are we limiting God to earth? He's the king of the universe. I mean, he created the whole universe.
But God did say in the Bible,
us.
God did say in the Bible that he will like expand the universe like a curtain. That it will always be expanding. So that's all.
So is there
It is always expanding. We're finding new universes all the time, new galaxies, and
doesn't mean there's life on other planets.
New
I
planets,
don't know.
new stars.
I'm not gonna be one of those people that go no, but I'm gonna be maybe.
Well, you know what? It doesn't have to do with aliens, but I did have a ghost encounter.
Oh yeah,
I did.
But you know the Bible does say that demons do pretend to be humans.
No, man, I'll tell you what happened. But we'll save it for the after show. Let's save it for the after show.
Oh, you save it for that. And then I got one more story
I'm not
here.
Be here for the after show. Just tell it now.
I can do it. All right.
Go ahead.
So I was at the library and I was looking for like self-confidence books, and I went to it was at the very back of the library. There's like nobody there except me. And then next to the self-confidence section, there's actually books on like dark arts and black magic, Aleister Crowley and Dennis Reilly books. And all of a sudden I felt this rush of cold wind hit me. I felt something like poke me on the shoulder, and there was nobody there, and I just fucking ran off. That was.
But you know, demons do pretend to be humans. It does say that in the Bible.
Yeah, man. I had a specter encounter for sure.
Yeah, it was a demon. I think that. And then we got one last thing about Florida again. Police in Florida pull over two men spotting something unusual in a vehicle. A dead alligator stripped to the roof of the car. Authorities stopped them and ended up arresting them after a traffic stop. My angle is Florida is the only place where roadkill becomes roof clogger. What do you guys think about that? Roof cargo.
Fucking Florida, man.
Look, there's a show on Netflix that's only in Florida. Go watch it. It's pretty
fucking fun. Florida.
I got something.
Go ahead.
That's all right. And I know it's kind of old news now, but I would be greatly remiss if I didn't say R.I.P. to Don Landy.
Oh yeah, I was gonna put that in the after show.
Because that guy helped make the greatest Van Halen album ever, Fair Warning, and built 5150 Studios. And when they were making Fair Warning, he was going in the studio with Ed and re-recording everything so that it would sound the way it sounded. I mean, that's dedication. That's, and he was just the engineer. It wasn't like he was a producer or anything.
Dude, he engineered the David Lee Roth sound. He engineered the Sammy Hagar sound. That guy is an amazing. I listened to Ted Templeman's book. He said Don was his right hand man. That guy is amazing. And you know what? I love you, Don.
Yeah, but I would be really.
He did the Doobie Brothers too, dude. He's like everything.
But I would be really remiss if I didn't bring that up.
Everything Ted Templeman did was basically with Don.
Yeah.
So you got to give that guy some credit, man. You know, everybody gives him shit for fucking 5150. You're not a music fan if you don't know what this guy has done for music and engineering. He built 5150 Studios with Eddie.
Yeah.
So
Eddie came up with the idea, when they got married, him and Val, and he bought a house or whatever, and he was like, I want to build a studio. And Don was like, all right, let's do it.
All right, man. We're done with the BS. Andy, get us into the top 11 Bob Seger.
Yep. So what we're doing the top 11 Bob Seger songs. So let's do 3 at a time.
Okay.
11, 10, 9. And we'll start off with Tim, and we'll go to Travis, Mark, and then myself. The floor is yours, Tim.
All right. My number 11 on this list is from Against the Wind album. Early 80s, I think.
Yep, it is.
Um,
Maybe actually.
It wasn't a single, but it's a great tune off that album. Betty Lou's Stepping Out Tonight.
Nice.
I like that track.
I
Very
like the
50s
track
like.
too.
Yeah. It's a good song.
And my number 10 is Still the Same. I love the piano on
Good
that.
one. Stranger in This Town. Stranger in Town. Great album.
And my number 9 is Fire Inside.
Nice.
Kind of a newer track by Bob, but still.
But
very
still,
good.
yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, good one. So that's your 11, 10, 9.
11,
Travis.
10, 9.
All right.
Travis, what do you got?
Number 11 is a very good cover that he did of this Bobby Bland classic. I love Bob Seger's cover of Turn On Your Love Light.
That's on the Smoking OPs album.
Number 10, Sunspot Baby. Man.
Oh, good one.
Oh, yeah, good one.
I love it. Say yo. I love that one. The number 9 from back in 72 is Neon Sky.
Nice.
Dude, that's a really good album. I like those albums before the Silver Bullet Band as well.
Yeah, me too, man. Back in 72 is a fantastic album, man.
And A Mongrel was another good one, too.
Yeah. 11, Turn On Your Love Light. 10, Sunspot Baby. And number 9, Neon Sky.
I saw Bobby Blue Bland in concert back in the late 90s.
How was he?
Dude, he was fantastic. He played, he opened up for B.B. King. And if you know anything about Bobby Blue Bland, when he's singing, he does that little, little frog in his throat. It sounds so velvety. The dude was awesome. He just sat on a stool there, and his voice sounded like he was like standing and just giving all he's got. But no, you're just fantastic. I like Bobby Blue Bland. All right, Mark.
I'm gonna go with from Smoking OPs. I'm gonna go with Bo Diddley.
Yeah,
fucking great song, and he did it live. God, love that song. And then I'm gonna go back at 72. I'm gonna go to Traveling Man. Great fucking song. And then fucking Get Out of Denver from 7 from 1974.
Dude, that's a badass song.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, good tracks, guys.
Yeah.
Man, y'all are pulling out some old Seeger stuff. It's great. Absolutely love it. All right, I'm going to go with, off of his debut album with the System, Rambling Gambling Man.
Oh yeah, that's great.
We'll also do a really good rendition of it on Live Bullet.
Yes.
But Rambling Gambling Man.
That might make a reprise later on.
My number 10, I'm going to go with Rock and Roll Never Forgets off of Night Moves. That's just a good driving song, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to have to go with Still the Same off of Stranger in Town.
Mm-hmm.
Great one.
That's really good. He's a very good melodic. They're not quite ballads, but they're a good mid-tempo tracks.
Yep.
And he's so good at it. The storytelling.
Yeah. That's one thing Bob Seger could always do is tell a story.
Yeah. And it's so
and
good.
And put you right in the middle of it as a listener.
Yeah. And it's so good and it's so honest. All right, Tim, go for it.
All right. My number 8 is We Got Tonight.
Yeah.
And my number 7 is Rambling Gambling Man. And I'll even throw in Nutbush City Limits, that too. Off the live album. And I got to go with Against the Wind, number 7. 7? Yeah, 7.
All right, Travis.
All right, number 8. I can't deny the greatness of Turn the Page. Of course, I went with the iconic live version from Live Bullet. I like the original from back in 72 also, but the live version of Turn the Page just, I don't know, something about that song. the way it's
Mhm.
performed live. It's absolutely fantastic. Number 7, I gotta go with Ramblin' Gamblin' Man. Such a hard-hitting tune.
Mhm.
Love it, man. And number 5, the very first Bob Seger song I ever heard. Wait, 876. My bad. Number 6 is Hollywood Nights. I first heard that song when I played Guitar Hero, and that made me get into Bob Seger because I heard Hollywood Night. And my dad didn't have Bob Seger albums in the house for some reason, so I went to find as much Bob Seger albums as I could just because of Hollywood Night. I absolutely love that song. So 8, 7, and 6, Turn the Page live version, Ramblin' Gamblin' Man, and number 6 is Hollywood Nights.
Nice. All right, Mark, your go.
I'm gonna go for Beautiful Loser. 2 songs off that album. Beautiful Loser, the title track. Catmandu.
Mhm.
Love that fucking song, especially the live version of that song. And then I gotta go to Night Moves. The title track of Night Moves from 1976.
Oh, dude, that right there, that's another song. There's a lot of them, just like Tim was saying, where you can see this playing in your head.
Yeah, you see it's
Big time, dude. It's summer, you're out there with your girl, and you're this teenager and you're going through these different things and you're trying to be your own person. Such good stuff. Let me see. I'm gonna go with my number 8, Feel Like a Number. I like that song too. I feel like a stranger in this town.
That's how I feel like at work.
I'm not a number. And my number 7, I'm gonna go with Ain't Got No Money, but I sure got a whole lot of love. And number 6. All these songs kind of sound in the same medium, but Come to Papa off of Night Moves. Come to Papa. Dun, 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 dun. Come see.
That's a good one. I forgot about that one. That's a good one.
All right, Tim.
All right. My number 5, I got to set this up. When I first joined the Navy and I first got to Norfolk, my final duty station, I was so fucking lonely. It wasn't even funny. It was like I was the only one in this whole city, and it just, I'd never experienced that kind of loneliness before. And I started singing this song in my head. And I don't know why, but it just, every time I hear the name of this song, I just think of that feeling that I had of, I'm actually alone here. I'm not with family. I'm not with friends. I don't know anybody. I've never been so alone in my life. And that's Down on Main Street.
Oh, great song.
And that saxophone is just killer on that song.
Saxofication. Yeah, baby.
So that's my number 5. Number 4 is, and I still love this track. Turn the Page.
Yeah. Such a great story. Again.
Oh, again. Still,
Yeah, still, yeah. Metallica did a terrible cover.
I gotta go. My number 3 is Night Move. That was me growing up, for Christ's sakes. I just, it's like, damn.
All right, Travis.
All right, now number 5 is one of the best ballads he's ever done. We've Got Tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, beautiful song. Number 4, Catmandu. I had no idea what that song was about until it's about seeking enlightenment, right? It's about going. Is Kathmandu in Nepal or in Tibet? I'm not sure where that's at.
I think it's Tibet.
It is Tibet. Okay, so that's what it's about. It's about seeking enlightenment.
Yeah.
Kathmandu, what a great killer song from him. And number 3 is her Strut.
Yeah.
Oh. It's basically like a sequel to Drop Dead Legs from Van Halen.
They do respect their butt.
No. Man, Number 5, we've got Tonight. Number 4, Catman Do. Number 3, Her Strut.
All right, Mark.
I'm gonna go with my number 5. Rock and Roll Never Forgets.
Yeah.
I love that song off Night Moves. And then I gotta go with Hollywood Nights, number 4. And then Still the Same. That's a great fucking song. Love that fucking song.
Mhm.
I'm Stranger in This Town.
Yesterday.
It's great fucking dude. Bob Seger is so overrated and underrated at the same time. It's like people know Bob Seger, but they don't know Bob Seger. It's just weird.
Bob Seger is a national treasure as
He is
far
a
as
national treasure. He's
He is.
better than Bruce. To me, he's better than Bruce Springsteen.
Bob
And I love
I
Bruce.
will give you
And
that.
I love Bruce Springsteen, by the way. But I'm saying I'd rather dig into Bob Seger because it's fun. It's like sexy. It just makes me feel good. It just makes me want to bop my head. And Springsteen kind of sometimes makes me depressed. So there you go.
I was just going through their songs and through their albums as you were talking. You're absolutely right. I would listen to Bob Seger before I put on Bruce.
Yeah.
I really would.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There isn't even a question, really.
Yeah, well, now that you think about it, you think about the writing. One is okay, but one just hits you in the heart.
Oh,
and the soul.
yeah.
Bob Seger is perfectly rated. He deserves all the praise he gets. He's amazing.
Does.
But before the pre-Silver Bullet Band albums, completely underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely
You're
underrated.
right.
Hey, but Bob Seger lost a saxophone player and he stopped touring.
And he got old too. I mean,
He did. So
yeah.
did Bruce,
Yeah.
But the big man left the show and he keeps going. So
Well, he did replace it with his nephew. He kept it in the
that's
family.
cool. Yeah, true.
He kept that in the.
I love the
But
Bob.
nobody kills Clarence, man. Clarence was amazing.
Yep.
The big man.
I love the Boss.
I love the Boss too.
Did you go already, Mark?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My number 5, I'm gonna go Night Moves. Just
Nice.
on that slow part and start strumming.
Mhm.
That part every time I hear the sound of thunder, how far off I sat and wandered. Come on. How many times in our lives have we thought, man, where's how far is that?
Was
And
a little too tall. Could have used a few pounds.
Yeah, I was a little too short and I had to lose pounds. That was me. I was too short and
She was a black-haired beauty with big dark eyes. And
I was too short. I could lose a few pounds.
That song is a vibe.
Now, what guy listening to that song cannot relate to that?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a masterpiece of a song.
I'm gonna go with the live bullet version of Traveling Man and Beautiful Loser.
Mhm.
That together.
Yeah.
The way that it segues into Beautiful Loser. It's just da, da, and the crowd claps along. It's just you just don't need it all. Isn't that true?
You just don't need it all.
You just don't need it all. And number 3, Hollywood Nights.
Mm-hmm.
You see that story again.
One of the best written songs of all time.
Yes, exactly.
One of the best.
You could put anybody in any town and feel the same way.
It's got a mystery to it. I love it. It's such a great song.
All right, so do y'all want to do
2 and
1?
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. What's your number 2?
My number 2, it's already been spoken, but plenty of times, but I had to put it at number 2 because it's my second favorite Bob Seger song ever. Hollywood Nights.
Nice.
She was looking so right.
And number 1?
You want me to do number 1 now, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My number 1, and nobody's mentioned this song, and I honestly do not know why, because I think it's his best. Roll Me Away.
That was a great one. Great song.
Oh. Yeah.
And I'm sick of what's wrong and what's right.
Love that line. Absolutely love that line.
Love it too.
I'm
I
sick of
feel
what's wrong
lost
and
and
what's
I
right.
feel double crossed.
What a great songwriter. Nobody gives him credit.
I feel double crossed and I'm sick of what's wrong and what's right. And that was from her point of view. That was her talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was great. All right. Travis,
All
2 and
right,
1.
man. Number 2 and number 1.
Yep.
These were the hardest choices. They kept switching back and forth. But I feel comfortable with this. I went with my gut. Number 2 is Till It Shines.
Oh, great one.
Oh my God. That song,
guitar lick.
as the kids say nowadays, it's such a vibe, man. I love this song. It's a beautiful song. It's catchy. It should have been a hit. And my number 1, All Through the Shadows, They Come and They Go. With only one thing in common, they got the fire down below.
Yeah.
That song
That wasn't my number one.
fucking
I changed
bad. That song is badass. That's my favorite. That's always been my favorite Bob Seger song. It's my dad's favorite Bob Seger song. Man, that song is one of the best. One of the best. Some of the best lyrics of all time. Talking about rich people and all that. Man, it's such a banger. I love The Fire Down Below, and that's my number 1.
Great pick.
Mark, 2 and 1.
I almost had that as my number 1, but I had to go with the soundtrack songs here. Number 2, Shakedown from Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Oh, yeah.
Love that movie.
Love
You
that.
busted.
Busted. And then I gotta go with the all-time soundtrack song from Risky Business. Old Time Rock and Roll. You can't hear that song without seeing fucking Tom Cruise fucking sliding on the fucking thing, just doing his thing in his fucking underwear and the fucking long shirt. God, that song just sticks in my head. I got that movie on 4K.
That's a good song, but I get burnt out on it. So
I don't. I love it. I just hear do that piano. My God, I'm going fuck. I'm in for a great song.
It's a really good
Oh,
song.
fuck
Really
it.
good track.
Just take those
It's
old
great, man.
records off the shelf. I
Never
don't
gets
want to
tired.
listen to them by myself. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I want that old time of rock and roll. Come on, generation. The new generation is getting into old time rock and roll right now because the new stuff ain't hitting them. They are fucking doing TikTok videos of fucking Bob Seger, Bruce Springsteen, Nirvana, whatever. They're going into old time rock and roll right now because it fucking has soul. And that song is my number 1 because it just encapsulates all generations. I love it. And it makes sense.
Good song, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Don't take me to a disco.
Don't won't even get me out on the floor.
The only way you get me to go is
That
play that
old time of rock and roll.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
My number 2 was Tim's number 1, Roll Me Away. I love that song.
Great song.
That's one of my favorite songs by him. Of course, it's number 2. And every time I hear that song, it just gets me going, man.
Mm-hmm.
My number 1, I'm surprised. I don't think anyone said this. It's my favorite Bob Seger song of all time, the title track to Against the Wind.
Oh,
I said it.
Oh, did you say it?
Against the Wind is a great song, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man, it's just too many great songs for
Dude,
one list.
You can listen to every album by him, but there's not a bad song.
No. And it's so engagingly good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he keeps the music where it needs to be to match the lyrics. That's another masterful things he does. And that's something we don't talk about. And that's very important because it's great if you have great lyrics, but the music sounds just like the other song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
man.
not dated. It's not dated. His music is not dated.
Like
No,
I
it's not
said,
dated.
he puts you right into the song, right into the track. You were there.
Dude,
Emotion,
there.
emotion, man.
again about the fire down below. I love that guitar part.
Down.
It's so it sounds so sexy.
That was almost my number one, dude, and I didn't even pick it. But old time rock and roll has to be my. That what got me into Bob Seger.
Me too.
Watching Risky Business. Watching Risky Business got me into that song.
I actually
Fire Lake.
had heard the song before the movie because I didn't watch Risky Business until I was older, but I was already familiar with the song on the radio.
Yeah,
I guess because of the movie, it became a hit on the radio. And then later on, I was like, "Oh, it's on this great album that's one of my top 20 albums of all time, A Stranger in Town."
Yeah,
I put that in my top 22. I think it's amazing.
Nice.
It really is. All right, guys. Oh, well, that's it with our weekly, the BS weekly pop-up show. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. And I was the guest host today. My name's Andy Rodriguez from the Black Spinner Circle. We had Tim Wirasnik with us. We also had Travis Patty with us, and the great Mark Alden Taylor, who is the leader of it all.
I'm not great. I'm just Mark. I'm just me. I'm just like all you guys, man.
I love all you guys.
Yeah, but we're all great.
I had a lot of fun.
We're all great. Yeah. Okay, I'll go with that.
we're all family here, man.
Anytime I can pay homage to the great Bob Seger, I am a happy guy.
Right on.
Oh yeah, man. Bob Seger rules.
And thanks a lot, you guys, for really doing y'all's part in this top 10 that just popped up on y'all. Y'all did fantastic. Y'all showed y'all's love for the songs and for his music.
And to me, one thing about Bob's, man, it's been an honor to do this list because as much as Bob Seger's hits are amazing, his deep tracks to me are even better.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Smoking OPs, go listen to that album. Fucking rules.
Yep.
Back in 72 is a great album too. He doesn't like the Bob Seger system. He hates that album. By the way,
had to start somewhere.
Yeah,
he also didn't like back in 72.
No,
that's why it's out of print right now.
That's a great album.
But the first album, the Bob Seger System album, I can see why he didn't like it. It wasn't because of the songs. The production was terrible. Yeah, it really was. It was a beginning step, is what it was. But the songs were there.
Like you said, everybody's got to start somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah. Dawkins started with Back for the Attack. What's that album they started with, Travis?
Breaking the Chains. Well, there was two versions of Breaking the Chains. Yeah. The original Breaking Chains had Juan Croucier and Peter Baltis.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, no, it was Juan Croucier. It was Peter Baltis from Accept. And
George Dawkins was in another band too.
Don asked George and Mick to be in the band, but they said no. They wanted to do a band called Exciter. So Don did the guitar work and and Peter Baltis was on drums.
Yeah.
But Don was in another band too that he went in the studio with them and cut the album, but then they decided to go with a different singer and they took all his tracks out.
Well, he was in.
I forget the name of the band.
He was on Blackout with Scorpions because
Scorpions. That was it. That was it. Because Klaus Meine had throat problems.
Yeah.
And all this bullshit about George Lynch saying that Don stole all the money and all the songs and stuff. Dude, listen, talk to who's the producer, the mixer,
Michael Wagner?
Yeah, talk to him. He'll say the same thing. Don Dokken did it all. He came up with everything.
All right, guys. Promote Black Spinner Circle real quick, Andy.
Yes, on this Wednesday on Black Spinner Circle, we are going to be doing the top 10 plus 5 honorable mention songs about tax and money because our taxes are coming up, ladies and gentlemen, in the end of next week. So join us on Black Spinner Circle where we take a lighthearted look at something that's so terrible.
And your partner just texted me and invited me on that show.
Well, there you go. Get started.
I'm gonna get started. He said he would do it. I think he said he would do it at 9 his time. So
yeah,
cool. Well, all right, man. I love you guys, and whoever's staying for that show, I'm gonna have to quit this real quick, and I'll be right back. Later, guys. All right, bye.